Hey guys, it's Tamara here with my 8-week post-op gastric bypass update. I'm going to quickly give you the numbers while I'm stopped at a light. I weighed in today at 227.8, which is a 1.4 pound loss for the week, 27.2 since surgery, 43.2 since the start of my pre-op diet, and 60.2 from my highest. It is what it is. I'm super tired right now, like just literally I perked up when the camera came on, but I've been like bleh all day, no energy. I should have filmed this yesterday because I was like going a mile a minute when my boyfriend finally came home, and it was a weird day, good and bad, and just when I was catching him up on everything that had gone on throughout my day, I was just like and he's like, oh, okay, you're okay, I got it. I also weighed less yesterday, so yeah, I should have done this yesterday and things would have been much cuter from yesterday's perspective, but today I'm just really tired and blah. I don't have a lot to say. I did have my MRI on Friday, which was fine. The place where I went was actually really great. I did have mild sedation beforehand. I feel like I could have done it there without the mild sedation, honestly, because they were so great and the machine was bigger. The technician was amazing. He gave me a sleep mask and had me put it on before he did anything else. So before he put the little like cage over my face, before he, wheeled me in, everything. So that coupled with that mild sedation, it was no sweat. Somebody had mentioned in my last video the option of an open MRI, and I actually wasn't able to do an open MRI. That's why I went to this particular imaging center, because they have an open field MRI, but for the test that I needed, they couldn't use that one. So I went into the kind of standard, but it was a bigger machine and like short. It was wider tube and shorter, so it was much better. And then I actually had my follow-up appointment with the ENT today, and my MRI is completely normal, which is good news and bad news, because they were looking for a tumor, so I don't have a tumor, so that's great. The bad news being that they don't know what's wrong with my ear, and there's really nothing more they can do to diagnose the problem. There's plenty of people with tinnitus who never figure out why they have it. It could be a medication that I'm taking, it could be any number of things. So basically he just said come back in a year, have another hearing test in a year, and then go back and see him, and there's really nothing else he could do. He wasn't going to send me for any more like diagnostic testing that he didn't think was really going to do anything. So that sucks that my ear's weird and I don't know why, but it's good that I don't have a tumor, so there's something. What else is going on? I haven't been making the best food choices all the time, which I need. I don't want to say I need to get over it, but I'm trying to live by the motto mostly good most of the time and not beat myself up for having the occasional indulgence. It just feels like these last couple of days the occasional indulgences have been coming more frequently and closer together, so it's just something I need to be aware of. I have completely lost the fear of food because I haven't really had any adverse reactions to food. So I have gotten sick a few times. Oddly enough, Friday after the MRI, I went home and we had our friends over and made dinner, and we had burgers, and we grilled burgers, and I just had I served myself half a burger with no bun and some sauteed onions, and we had Brussels sprouts. It was delicious. And I was cooking with my boyfriend, and so I think what happened is that as I'm cooking, I'm a taster, like, oh, let me taste that, lick here, bite, BLTs I call them, bites, licks, and tastes. So I think there were so many BLTs while I was cooking that by the time I sat down, I really probably had zero room. But I sat down and took a few bites, and it was really disheartening to be in a social situation with my best friend, her boyfriend, and to get like 2 bites in and then feel sick. And I think maybe that was the first time I ever like vomited from food, and it wasn't like, yeah, because I definitely, when you know, was feeling uncomfortable, went upstairs, and like I said, if I feel like I'm gonna puke and I go to the bathroom and sit in front of the toilet, I'll puke. So that's what happened. And then I vomited a little bit, and I came back downstairs and I took a little sip of water, which just like re-energized all the bad feelings. So like went back upstairs, finished the job. My boyfriend came and checked on me, and he's like, "Are you gonna make it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine." So I mean, it sucked. It's just my best friend and her man, so it wasn't a big deal. But that was, I guess, my first time really experiencing that. Has that affected me since then? No. It is what it is. I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to really tell myself when I am feeling awful after I eat something, like, you feel awful right now. You should remember that you ate that piece of pizza, not a whole piece of, like, you ate that pizza and now you feel awful. You really need to remember that. Because for some reason I have a really short memory when it comes to stuff like that. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm tired today. Meh. Food is whatever. Weight is whatever. Oh, I went to water aerobics on Monday. So the nurse at my surgeon's office had asked me to wait till 8 weeks post-op. So on Monday I was like, I just gotta go and get it over with. Like get the first time over with, because I wasn't scared. I'm so awkward in social situations when I don't know anybody. And not that a class like that is really a social situation, but like going somewhere where I'm not going to know anybody, and I'm also don't know what to expect in this class, and like thinking about like doing something wrong, or not like doing the moves wrong, but like not even knowing like where in the pool to go, who to talk to. It makes me really anxious. It makes me really uncomfortable. So I just was like, I just need to get this out of the way. So I went on Monday. It was actually really nice because the group was really small. I went to one of the local high schools. They have water aerobics 4 nights a week. And it was a small group. They say it ranges anywhere from night to night from like 5 to 25 people. At this particular night, there was like 8, and 4 of us were new. 4 of us had never been there. So, which they say like never happens. There's never 4 new people in one class. So there must have been something in the Anchorage water that day. But it was fine. I don't want to say it was easy, but it wasn't difficult. Like I didn't feel like I was out of my depth or anything like that. But I also felt like I was doing something. And, you know, I'm a little bit sore in my legs, and that sore feeling motivates me somehow. Like I've done like lunges and squats in my office and standing in the kitchen waiting for something yesterday, just to like keep that sore feeling alive, you know, feeling that feeling of that I actually use my muscles for once in my life. So that was good. I haven't gone back since then. It was really awkward because I went and I was like, nobody cares what I look like, because I had not shaved my legs or my armpits, and I don't shave actually. I like to wax, because when I shave, my skin gets really irritated and itchy. So like if I shave my armpits, the next day I'm gonna be like, and I feel like a monkey, like woo. And same thing with my legs. When I shave my legs, I just get really itchy. So I prefer to wax, and I wax at home. And I do my own legs, and then my lovely boyfriend usually does my underarms for me, just because it's hard to like, whatever. So he's kind enough to do that, and he just hasn't been home. I'm just lazy. I'm just content to have like leg hair and armpit hair, but it doesn't matter. And like I'm wearing sweaters every day. Who cares what my underarms look like? My boyfriend maybe, but he never really complains, bless his heart. So anyways, it's just, I'm long overdue for that, and he hasn't been home in the evenings these last couple of nights. So anyways, when I went on Monday, I was like, nobody cares, like nobody's gonna notice. well, what's the first thing you do in class is stretch. And so the very first thing was like, hands in the air and stretch. And we're like standing in a circle, everybody's facing each other, and I'm just like, don't mind me, you know. It is what it is. It's kind of embarrassing, but whatever. But the class was really good. I haven't been back since then. I've been meaning to, and yesterday was just a weird night. I was at work really late for no freaking reason at all. I just like didn't leave when I was supposed to, and then today I just went to the mall and bought some new pants and got a wig for my little girl for her costume. So I've missed it. I mean, it's starting in 5 minutes, and hopefully I'll go tomorrow so I can at least get 2 in this week. But it was really good. So progress is being made in the exercise department. What else is going on? I went through clothes again in my closet and did another sweep of things that were too big. I'm almost in a size 16 jean. And what's crazy is I was just at Torrid and I bought 2 size 16 pants, but I know that this particular style of pant, the ones that I've owned before, ran really big. So I was actually going in there hoping I would get into a 14, just because in my mind they ran like one size big. And so the 14s, like, I could put them on, but like they were so tight right here in the waist that you could like see the little roll like right under my boob. It wasn't cute. Because I hate buying something that fits perfectly right now, knowing that in another month it won't fit perfectly. But I bit the bullet and did buy some pants. And I went through my closet. I got rid of another couple of totes of things, small totes, and tried on all my size 16 jeans, and I'm like almost there. It's just a little too awkward in the, this area. So almost there. I tried on a bunch of skirts too that I hadn't tried on last time. When I said I tried on every piece of clothing I owned, that wasn't true because I didn't try on any skirts. So I put together a few outfits. Oh, I wore that plaid skirt yesterday to work, and I felt like $1 million. I don't know why. It wasn't really that special of an outfit, but it was outside my comfort zone and I felt cute. So that was really exciting. I put my first side-by-side on Facebook. So yeah, that's my week 8 update. I love you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching. I appreciate everybody who comes on here and offers encouragement or who just watches. Like, honestly, it blows my mind that anybody cares what I have to say. So thank you. I love you, and I will see you on my next one.